Hey guys, and welcome to another episode. In today's episode, our panel here, everything unglued from the back. See, this is what we're doing to glue it on. In this video, I will show you how to glue all these pieces back on properly, what glue to use. Let's get started right away. Okay guys, so very common problem. You pull your panel off, everything unglues from it, and you're wondering to yourself, how do I fix it? What kind of glue do I use? Well, I'm gonna cover that in this video. The first thing you're gonna need is a permanent marker before you do anything. Okay, so as you can see in our case, this part unglued, these also is unglued. See, it's just barely sitting there. This is hanging on by a thread. This completely unglued. This part completely unglued. So what you need to do before you wash it, before you do anything, is you need to figure out exactly where these go. So like in this case, for example, so you can see where it kind of unglued, right? So you have to line this up like perfectly. Take your time, figure exactly out where this was. Right there, you know, right here. Like you have to be really tedious to do this. Line everything up perfect. And once you got it lined up, you're gonna take a permanent marker and you're gonna trace it. And you're gonna do the same thing with this one. That's why I'm saying before you wash it or clean it or anything, because the dirt and the old pieces are your friends. See, you can see where that was exactly. So that's what we're gonna do to all of these right now, and we're gonna trace them all. So I'm gonna do that off camera really quick, guys. Okay, got everything traced nice. That is the key, guys. See? So now I know where everything's gonna go. We're gonna take these speakers out. You just spin these, and these will just unscrew. So I'll take both of those off, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, guys, so our next step, and I mean, there honestly is no way around it, is we need to wash this whole thing super good. If you look closely, like look at that. There's no way. You could buy the best glue in the world. Nothing's ever gonna stick to that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use dish soap, a garden hose, and the sponge like this. I'm gonna shampoo the whole thing, front and back, and I am actually repainting all the interior in this car. So I'm gonna wash the front really good too. Obviously, don't use an SOS pad on the front if you're not repainting it, because it will scratch it a little bit. But in our case, since we're repainting it, I can even use an SOS pad to degrease this. Anything you're gonna paint, you can use an SOS pad. If not, just use this and use the SOS pad on the inside. Yes, there's a funny shadow going on because we're outside. Let's just clean it the best we can. So I'm gonna do that now. Oh yeah, and in case I forgot to mention, we're gonna clean these as well, and we're gonna really SOS pad the areas where the glue would go. You get what I'm saying? But not in there, because we don't want to scratch it. Same with this. Like this is all got this funny slippery feel to it. Glue will not stick to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna degrease it, wash it really good. Okay, just so you understand what's going on here, right? So I'm just scrubbing it all with dish soap, just making it as clean as I can. So off camera, I'm obviously doing all the parts, all in there, everything I can. Okay, let's skip this part. Okay, well, I got it laying in the sun drying. It's basically as clean as it can get. All these parts, same thing. I cleaned them with SOS pad. Nice, so they're even scuffed a little bit, all these surfaces. So I'm just gonna rinse this off, and we're gonna let all these pieces dry up nice, guys. So that's what we're doing now. Okay, so I'll get back to you in about an hour when everything is nice and dry. Boom! We are in the future, guys. It is tomorrow. Check it out. She's nice and dry. Okay, let me show you how to prep this so we can glue it together. So what you're gonna have to do, number one, so everything's clean and dry, we're gonna have to clean all this crap off, because glue's not gonna stick to this black stuff. Basically, you'll glue it on and it'll just come off, or this black stuff will come off, kinda like how it did here. See, this doesn't feel right. So we're gonna grab a grinder, guys. You know, a mask, ear protection, eye protection, and we're gonna carefully clean this. We gotta get like a layer of this off, guys. We're gonna do that here, here. We're gonna do it anywhere like that we're gonna be gluing something, like this spot, that spot here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me show you that process. It gets a little messy, so let's just do it. Okay, and then once in a while you gotta stop and you gotta put this line back so you know where this thing will go. You get what I'm saying? Especially on the ends. Okay, so as you can see, that's what you gotta do. It's all that peeling stuff is gone. Like, this feels very, very good. So any areas that you couldn't get, like in here, for example, I got some 40 grit sandpaper. And I mean, you don't have to go too crazy because we got the main areas, but everything has to be scuffed. It has to have scratches on it. So we're gonna go around and do that. So I mean, pretty straightforward, right? Just in these little cracks, maybe a little bit here. Like, see how this is ungluing? So I will show you how to glue that in a few minutes. We'll have to do that before we put anything together. These corners as well, we'll glue them so they don't peel. I'll show you what glue to use and how to do it. It's pretty easy, but we're not quite there yet. So I'm gonna sand all this. And then the second thing we gotta do, guys, is all these plastic pieces. So same thing, the surface area that's gonna glue on, right? We're gonna grab this grinder and we're gonna scuff all this up. Let me show you. So yeah, we're not going bananas here, but we're getting just one layer off. Doesn't have to be perfect, like you see it. So we're gonna do that to this, to this. On these pieces, we're gonna do the same thing. Where the glue goes, here and here, let me show you. You get what I'm saying? So I'm doing that to that. And this big piece here, same thing. The part that's gonna get glued on, we're gonna do this as well. I just want you guys to not have this glue apart on you. Okay, I'm gonna do all that off camera and I'll show you when I'm done. There's still a few more steps, so don't get off this video. Okay, every piece is done. Like, you need for the glue to have something to bite into. That's why we're doing this. So now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna take the 40 grit sandpaper, right, and I'm gonna go over every piece, everywhere that the glue's gonna go. I mean, you guys are understanding what I'm doing here. A surface needs to have scuffs in it for the glue to be able to grip to it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do all of these. See, just like that. You know, this one. You guys are getting this. So I'm doing that to all of this. And once everything is scuffed, I will get back to you in about 10 minutes. That's all it's really gonna take. So let's do that. All right, so everything is sanded and good the way it's supposed to be. All the pieces that we're gluing, you're gonna get some compressed air and you're gonna clean your work area. You gotta clean this whole thing so there's no dust on it whatsoever. Same with all your little pieces here, obviously, right? You get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do that off camera right now. Okay, everything is blown off, super duper clean. Next, what we're gonna use is this stuff, silicone wash and wax remover. You have to clean everything with this. if you're not repainting your panel, like I'm repainting these so they're gonna look brand new, then you can wipe this area as well. But if you're not repainting your leather, just don't get any of this stuff on your leather. So you will just put it on your rag and you're gonna wipe the areas that you're gonna glue, right? You're gonna wipe this down. In our case, I am repainting everything. I will have episodes on that. So you just spray it basically. I got it in a squirty bottle. So this is the same stuff you would wipe a car down with before you paint it. You buy it at automotive paint stores. If you show them this picture of this video, like a screenshot, they'll know what you're talking about, guys. So you need that. So you spray some on and you wipe it off really, really good. Pretty straightforward, right? So I'll do all that off camera. And over here, we're gonna do same with this. We're gonna spray this. And this will degrease it, get all the waxes off of it, anything. Most of it's already off anyways because we already washed this super good. But this is like the last final touch before the glue goes on. See, look at the difference. It makes it like really, really like degreased. Okay, so I'm gonna wash all the pieces, and then once I'm done, I'll show you what's next and what glue we're gonna be using. Okay, everything is prepped and ready. So the area where the leather unglued, see like this, make sure you clean that very good with this stuff, right? To degrease it. So we're gonna use a different glue for the leather and we're gonna do it at the end of the video. Okay, what we're gonna use to glue these on, guys, is this stuff. PL, but it's gotta be the 8 times stronger PL, not the 3 times stronger PL. And this stuff is incredible. And it also is the fast grip kind. So this is what you wanna use, not the 3 times stuff. The 3 times stuff is a lot messier than this. This is stronger and better, easier to use. So this is what you gotta get. You can get it at any home hardware or stores like that, even automotive stores, Canadian Tire, whatever. Okay, put in a silicone gun and let's get ready. And let's do it. Okay, and then you grab your piece. You know exactly where it goes because you made nice, good lines. See, you put it on. And you're gonna go around. You're just gonna set it where you want it. So it's perfect. See, you can see the black line, so it makes it easy. And you're gonna go around, you're gonna press it until it starts coming out. Should come out both sides. Okay, see, it's coming out on this side and it's coming out on the other side. So basically it's touching everywhere. So now you're gonna need lots and lots of different clamps. I got all these at the dollar store. They're perfect for what we're doing. I'm just gonna put a piece of tape on this side. It's got like a rough kind of surface just to protect the leather on the good side, right? Just gonna go like this. Clamp it on. The more clamps you have, the better off you are. Okay, so basically that's what you want. See, it's clamped nice. If you need to move anything, for example, if you figure it's too high, see, now's the time. It grips quick, but you can move it. See, watch. So you can slide the whole thing. You could loosen your clamp if you needed to. So I'm gonna make sure it's level, which it is. And then what you're gonna do is grab yourself a screwdriver like this, subscribe to my channel, of course, and a paper towel. And you're gonna basically, any glue that's sticking out, see, you're just gonna grab your little screwdriver here and wipe it away. See, I'm gonna do the whole thing like that. Wipe it. See? You can remove a clamp, wipe it, put the clamp back, put it on your paper towel. Pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna clean this one up, make sure it's set correctly, and I'll show you one of these side ones, and then I will show you how to glue this leather. Okay, top just wiped away. Now you grab a piece of paper towel or a glove or something, and so you just go like this. That's all. Pretty straightforward, guys. This stuff's pretty good, pretty easy to work with, and it's already starting to get on there pretty good. Make sure you wipe this spot away. This spot, so you can get this little guy back in, because I took that out. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, now we're doing this part. Pretty much same thing. Okay, and then you just clamp it on. This part of the clamp doesn't go over this, so you go like that. Put a socket in there. You're not squeezing too hard, you're just keeping it in place. That's it. See, just like that. One over here. So there you go, just like that. I mean, pretty straightforward. I got a glove here. You guys are getting this. See, it can be done. It will be done. Okay, so I'm gonna put all these on. I don't have enough clamp to put these two plastic things on. So what I'm gonna do is put that on. I have to leave this on for 24 hours, guys. But we're gonna glue the leather right away. I'll show you how to do that while this is drying. So let me do the other side, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so there it is, looking beautiful. 24 hours from now, it will be perfect. When putting these plastic pieces on, don't put too much glue so it doesn't push out. That's number one. Number two, I don't recommend doing it right now. Like, you want this to all dry so you can flip it over, wipe glue away if you need to. It would be hard to do it now. So I'm gonna do these later. Unfortunately, it won't be in this video. The process is the same though. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. This is actually future me from the future, from like 3 days after the thing that you're watching. So after everything dried, I went to put these drawer things in, right? So this is what I did to get them in good. So once I put the glue on, right, and I pushed them in, this was kind of like coming apart. So first I taped it with tape really quick. Still wasn't working. And then I took a little clamp like this. See, it's dry now. And I put a pencil on it. See, like that. So I was able to like push it with the pencil, go around like this, and glue these on. And I mean, these are on so good now. So that's how you do that, guys. Sorry for interrupting the show. I'll take you back into the
past right now.
Okay, now as far as the leather goes, so we're gonna glue this part, and these corners are kind of ungluing, see? This one and this one, see? And I used, sorry to go back here, but I used 1.5 of these basically to do 2 of these panels. So by the time I glue the little drawers on, right, it should be 1 per thing basically. Okay, so to glue the leather, we are using contact cement, guys. There it is, contact cement, heavy duty. Walmart sells it. This is where I got this from. Great product. So what you do with this stuff is you put evenly on each side of the leather. So you put one on one side, one on the other side. You wait till it's not sticky anymore. Like when you put your finger on it, nothing sticks to it. And then you're gonna fold it over on itself. And it basically, it sticks right away. But you have to be patient, wait about 10-15 minutes after you put it on for it to dry out. Okay, and it is messy stuff, so make sure you don't get any on anything. Okay, let's do it. Okay guys, here we go. Contact cement from Walmart. Get a whole bunch on a Q-tip. These corner areas, same thing. Get a whole bunch of it. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes. As you can see, when you touch this stuff, not sticky at all. But now watch this. It will stick to itself. See what I mean? So I'm gonna go around stick this on just as you see. This is a very good glue, guys. Okay, so I'm doing this part, as you can see, pretty good. Okay, so once you got it on like that, don't just leave it because it's not really gonna work. You want to put something on and clamp it. So I just got a little box here, see? I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna clamp it with a clamp. Okay, see what I did? I got this flat box and it's clamping it. See what I mean? So now I'll leave that 24 hours just like the rest of it. And then as far as these little corner pieces, right? Let me show you what we're gonna do here. So same thing, like if you just push on it, yes, it will stick, see? But what you wanna do is you wanna grab a couple of these little clamps. You just wanna clamp it, see, like that, and like that. That way, when it dries, it will be on there forever. Okay, and we're gonna do the same to this corner too. Okay guys, so now 24 hours of waiting, but in our case, we don't have to wait 24 hours because I also did the other one. So let me show you the other one, what it will look like after 24 hours. Okay guys, so here is the other one. So I'm gonna take all these clamps off. I waited 24 hours and I mean, this is never coming off. It worked so good, guys. See where I glued the leather on the corners, just like I did on the other one. I put these little clamps. These are great from the dollar store. See, everything's looking good. Okay, let me take all these off and show you. I still have to glue these on because I only have so many clamps, guys. So next I'm gonna glue these on, right? And on the other panel, I'm gonna glue those on as well because I only have enough clamps to do the outsides first. But it's working incredible. Like, this is on here so good. Like, look, you can't scrape it away, nothing. It's like a rock, basically. This is incredible, incredible stuff. These are never gonna come off, guys. So I would like to thank you for watching Problem Solver Garage, and make sure you tune into the episode where we paint the leather, guys. I'm gonna have a few episodes on how to paint leather, and I'm also gonna have a really long episode on how to redo all the interior in this beauty of a car. Already painted this, look how good that looks. This thing was so faded. It's looking incredible, guys. Check out the conversion for the power roof that I did. I got videos on that. 3 switches, 1 for each motor. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Till next time, everybody.